Watch, PM Chris Hipkins provides post-cabinet update, announces cyclone support package. The government has announced a further $11.5 million in support for regions affected by flooding and Cyclone Gabrielle. The money will include $4 million for community groups with government contracts, $4 million for community connectors, $2 million for community groups who are not MSD providers, capped at $3,500 per group, $1 million to replenish food bank stocks, and $500,000 for meeting the needs of disabled people.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and click our bell icon for new videos.
And $500,000 for meeting the needs of disabled people. Community connectors, established as part of the COVID-19 response, are workers who match individuals and families with the community and government support they are eligible for. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins said it was clear demand for support was exceeding the available funding. This support package will provide immediate relief for individuals and families, bespoke support for disabled people like transport assistance, as well as support for the voluntary sector who continue to be at the heart of their communities and our response, she said. While we're not out of the woods yet and the full extent of both adverse weather events unfolding, we need to act swiftly to ensure people can continue to access support, whether that be through their church, Maori, or youth group. She said Maori, Pacific, disabled, youth and ethnic communities and their support groups were the focus. Today's announcement follows a $5 million package for Auckland businesses affected by flooding, announced last week. Speaking from Auckland, where he was stuck after Cyclone Gabrielle prompted domestic flight cancellations, Hipkins said for Northland, Auckland, the Coromandel, and the Bay of Plenty the start of the year has been incredibly challenging. Extreme weather event has come on top of extreme weather event. He thanked emergency service workers and first responders, many of whom would not have had a break so far this year, he said. Many people just haven't been able to catch a break. The need in the community is significant and the effect of the repeated weather events has compounded that. Our social service agencies are stretched to capacity. Nearly 25,000 people have so far been assisted with food, clothing, bedding, and accommodation. People have lost their homes and their vehicles, families are facing additional challenges getting children back to school and many families will be facing anxiety and distress from the significant disruption they've experienced. Community groups would be able to access the funding announced today through the usual channels they received government support from, Hipkins said. It's quite a wide range of community groups and so we just want to make sure that we're working alongside them. The money came from the underspent COVID-19 relief funding pot, he said. Given the scale of the event and the scale of the response, the decision was brought forward to get the support out to community groups faster, Hipkins said. It had been planned to be talked over in a cabinet committee on Wednesday. Cabinet was held online today. The underspent COVID-19 relief funding pot, he said. Given the scale of the event and the scale of the response, the decision was brought forward to get the support out to community groups faster, Hipkins said. It had been planned to be talked over in a cabinet committee on Wednesday. Cabinet was held online today. Cabinet was held online today.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and click our bell icon for new videos.